this is an excerpt from the wisdom teachings from the Asari Resurrection by Sebama about Sirius. And again, we'll have a longer reading, wisdom teachings, tonight during the devotional. Asar is also known as Sa or Sahu. Sahu is Orion, 3 stars, and what is called Orion's belt. And then there's the illustration of the glyphs. Orion's belt has the 3 famous stars correlated to the Great Pyramids in the Giza Plateau in Kemet. From these 3 stars, if you look to the southeast, point to another star, which is Sopdu or Sirius, and that is a reference to goddess Aset. Its symbols are related to Aset and are sometimes used in her name. Sopdu or Sirius has actually 2 stars, and the other one is called Heru, so 3 stars. I didn't know that. They considered Sirius B to be Heru. So 3 stars point to 1 star, which is in reality 2 stars, a brighter one and one that is related and much denser. These associations of the teaching with the stars point to certain conjunctions that lead us to astronomically understand the path of enlightenment, to become an Ak, to become a shining spirit like Asar, a star in the sky. That is what meditation on the Urduhat and Sahu leads to. And this is what the chambers in the Great Pyramid, which is actually a temple and not a tomb, is designed to facilitate. All right, then also at the handout you will find some other Sirius links from back in the day from Tachia.com and other websites that I've had. And then here's an illustration of Sopdet. So Sopdu is the male aspect of Sirius, and Sopdet is the female divinity goddess of Sirius, Sopdet, with the star on her headdress. Also at the link, at the PDF, there's links to some music that I've released over the years. Action. Make offerings to the stars, whether through words, music, or prayers, literally dancing with the stars. Sirius is also connected to abundance, flow, and money. Check out the openyourmoneyflow.com website for great ideas. So how did Sirius get to become associated with abundance? Because of the flooding of the Nile, which has been changed since they dammed the Nile. Some more Sirius artwork. On July 19th, the Sun and Jupiter are in sidereal Gemini, aka the sacred hoop. Sirius is beginning to rise with the Sun. Depending on your location, you will be able to see Sirius rise right before the Sun, starting with July 20th, depending on your location. On August 11th, we'll be able to watch Sirius rise before the dawn here in Chicagoland and vicinities. The dates are constantly changing due to the precession of the equinox. The Sphinx and pyramids of Giza are aligned. Pyramids of Giza are aligned to Orion and Sirius. They are also markers for the precession of the equinox. They were built during the age of Leo. We are currently in the age of Aquarius according to the Western calendar and system of timekeeping. But the Western system ignores precession, which is why I choose to follow the 13-month sidereal system and the reason for horoscopes. The 13-month Kemetic solar sidereal astrology system. I also follow the Earth Year calendar, which is a 13-month Kemetic Sirius sidereal system. Both systems follow the star. Sidereal means star or stellar. And then this illustration shows how the orbit of Sirius, according to the Dogon, this is how they draw it out in the dirt, and how it correlates to the shape of our DNA. And here they have their illustration of the orbit. This is the orbit of Digitaria around Sirius. So This is of Sirius B going around Sirius A, or Haru going around on Set. How it, when the scientists of the West finally mapped it out, it is the same. Okay, well, you can read that at the end. Oh, excuse me. Dogon drawing and the astronomical diagram. And then we have, you can check this out. Oops. And this is Pharaoh's Sesostris, the Lahun Papyri, the instructions on how to observe the heliacal rising of Sirius. Oh, I guess I got the translation. Year 7, the 3rd month of the Penet season, 25th day, the officer Rehuang, son of Zatepu, copies the communication in temple powerful in the Seosus, the righteous, the chief prince of the temple, Nebukare, to the old chief priest Pepihotep says, you know that at dawn will rise Saptet Sirius on the 18th of the 4th month of the season Penet. You must inform the lay priests of the temple in the city called Powerful is Seostris, righteous, and temple of Anubis on the mountain, and Sobek, Akuna. Year 7, 4th month of the Peret season, the 17th day celebration for the arising of Saptet Sirius, annual rate preparation of 200 loaves and 60 jugs of beer. Okay. And then we also have the chart for the heliacal rising of Sirius in Kemet, starting with the year 3500 BC. It was around July 16th. AD 500 is July 20th. So where are we now? 2025. And then every tradition has a different date and a different cycle, a different way of keeping track of the dates and the times. The significant thing is we're all honoring Sirius rising. Okay, and last but not least, what we're going to be working on now with the self-care, which I'll save for the next video.